Hey everyone, and welcome back to a brand new video. I have an unboxing from Hermes, and this is mostly homeware stuff. I ventured into the homeware category. I did film an unboxing of an item, but I didn't post it yet. That's from last year. I don't know if I'll insert that footage into this video or if I just post it separately. I'll let you know. You'll see. But there's an atelier that I think Hermes purchased a number of years ago, St.Louis. They make various types of crystal. And actually I had this piece, not this particular piece, but the other piece, which are the little Folia lamps that I was actually recommended to purchase a number of years ago. There was a sales associate who used to work at Hermes that started working at Chanel, and then I would tease her and pick her brain and be like, oh, so what's the secret? Where do you get the bags? And she's like, I signed an NDA. But anyway, she had said if there is any item that you would ever want to purchase from Hermes, it would be the St. Louis lamp. Now it comes in two different sizes, so I did purchase those, and I am enjoying those. So I think I'll post that video before this video so that you have context. But so they had an event at the boutique, and I completely forgot about it. But I happened to be next door to pick up these earrings. And I had popped in because they actually had a number of the items on display. So there was a catalog that they sent with all the items and different pricing. So mostly a lot of people know this atelier for crystalware, like drinkware and stuff. And like, I don't drink alcohol, and no one in my family really drinks, so we wouldn't really use that. But they have other items like lighting, and there was even like a teapot, different vases and stuff like that. So I looked quickly through the catalog, then I popped in, and it was an event going on for like 2-3 days. And so I looked at the display, I made some decisions, and luckily they had items available to purchase because a number of things had already sold out, such as the portable Folia lamps that I will show you in a different video, if not this one. But anyway, so I wanted to sort of match what I already have, and I really love how they reflect the light. So for the items, you get the St. Louis shopping bag. Yeah, they have their own website. I think you can purchase directly from them as well as through Hermes, if I'm not mistaken. So it was nice to have the event because you can see everything in person, because typically they don't have stuff in the boutique on display, I don't think. So yeah, so anyway, so this is the box, and I purchased the small vase. So this is the Folia vase, and it's quite heavy, and hopefully I don't drop it. But it is just really pretty, like Folia, like it just has this sort of leaf type of indentation here, and if you see videos on how they make this, super pretty. Even like the light right now that I'm using is reflecting into this. So it's quite hefty. I always wanted to have a nice vase because every time I get flowers, I don't have the right vase to put them in. Now, the opening of this is quite narrow though. So I think it would fit, like you would have to definitely trim the flowers. That's what I learned when you're using a vase. Like you make the flowers fit the vase, but you can't put too many in here, and you would have like look at that opening, right? I don't think it's, gosh, it's probably like 3-4, maybe 4 inches wide. There's a little sticker on there that I would probably take off. I don't know if you can see. There, St. Louis. Very, very heavy vase, okay? There's little feet on the bottom. And now I thought, okay, this would be great as a vase. Actually, I didn't get to feel this. I saw this on the shelf. There was this, and there's the bigger size, which is taller. But I think the opening is pretty much the same. Now, I didn't really actually feel this myself. I looked at it on the shelf. I'm like, okay, that's really nice. And there was another one, and luckily I was able to get this one because apparently somebody else wanted this, but anyway. So I would say you would put flowers in, but something that's more fluffy and big that you don't have as many stems. But the reason why I got this was because you could probably fill this with water and put floating candles in, and then it would reflect the light really nicely. So I'll insert a clip of me doing that so we can sort of experience what this looks like. But I anticipate it will be really, really pretty, not just as a vase for flowers, but as like, you know, just like a little centerpiece. So I'm gonna pop that back in here because this is really heavy. But I think that would work really, really well. Speaking of candles, here are, I've got 2 boxes in here, but I'm gonna just, they're both the same, so I'll just show you the one. But these are candle holders, and I can't believe, I can't remember what they called them in the catalog. I'll insert a photo. Cedar wood photo 4. There's a small and a large size, and I did get a chance to compare the small and the large in store, and there's quite a huge difference in between the two. I think my battery is low. Hopefully it's still filming. But I'll show you really quickly. So here is, this is what it looks like. And it actually apparently comes with a candle. So there, you get a choice between like light oak and like a dark wood. So the candle already comes in here. So you can always get like other candles from like IKEA or something. But this is the top, or sorry, this is the top. So it's got an opening and then you just cover it. And you have the candle in there going, and again, I'll show you what that looks like. And again, it just reflects the light really nicely. So now it's like I have the lamps, you can do candles, which gives like a really nice warm, cozy feeling. And the lamps are really great for moving around the house. So they're touch lamps. Also insert a clip of those as well. I use them outside as well when we sit out in the summer and spring. So I'm gonna put this back in the box, and hopefully like me demoing this is helpful to you if you ever wanted to order this stuff from the store, because they don't always have these pieces to look at in store. And then the candle is just, there's nothing really special about it, but I don't know if you can find a candle specifically this size, but you can always put like a tea light in there and I think it should be fine. Really quickly, I think it's showing low battery, but it's still filming. This is not a St. Louis piece. This is a piece that I actually purchased before. And this is the Adage line. And I wanted something, like I wanted a nice water jug. So, too bad the Folia line doesn't have anything like this, but here it is. So it's like a nice pitcher for like juice and water, and I just thought it would be nice to have, you know, don't really have anything like this, so it would be nice when you're, you know, serving water or juice. But I think they have a water vase in the Folia line, but there's no handle. So I'll insert a pic if I can find it. And I didn't ask about that, nor did I see it on display, but I would prefer it to have a handle versus holding it. But this is the Adage. This is something that they usually always have in store. Not as heavy as the St. Louis crystal, which I wouldn't want it to be that heavy because who wants to hold a heavy jug? But this is quite nice and hefty. And yeah, nice way to get into the homeware category. I do like the tableware, but I feel like it's a commitment. And I do like the Folia line. But I think, yeah, I'm gonna, if I get into that, it's gonna, I think I pace myself, I'll get into that later, because realistically I'm probably not gonna use anything like that right now with small kids or have it out on display as I'd like to have it out on display. But maybe it would be nice to get into like, you know, some nice plates for like serving cake and special desserts and stuff. I know they have like gold like forks and spoons and things like that, things that you could use for yourself But I'm pretty happy with the dishes, like the Corningware dishes that I have right now. I mean, hey, they work really well, they wash really well, you can throw in the microwave, dishwasher, everything, and you know, if I even happen to drop it, they don't shatter as quickly as they did in when my parents got that line. They've improved the material, and I really love those. So maybe I'll start with the special plates for, you know, when you have like cake and birthdays and stuff like that. I hope you guys found this video informative, and I'll see you next time. Bye.